Hey, what's up, you guys? Courtney here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to me. If this is your first time with me, thank you so much for clicking on my video. I do appreciate it. I know you did not have to, so I really do appreciate it. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, tap subscribe, hit ringy dingy bell, and I will support you back as always. You know I will. If this is not your first time with me, then hey, you guys. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having an amazing week. My week so far is kind of wonky, and I feel like I say that a lot lately, but I've been feeling wonky lately. So yes, I'm going to bite the bullet and I'm going to go ahead and go through my palettes. So this is going to be my collection series, episode number 12. Yes, 12, not 11. It is 12. I cannot seem to get that right for some reason. So if you guys want to see the rest of my palettes and the kind of an explanation of what's taken me so long to get to this point and the rest of my crazy, you know the drill. Keep on watching. I'll be right back. Okay, so I know that I have showed you guys some of my palettes already. The way that I had things set up, and I'm just going to give you a short explanation because we're going to try to get through this super fast as humanly possible, and I promise that. But I know I've showed you some of my palettes, and I know what palettes were where in the other place. Now that I've gotten everything out, I've gone through it, I know pretty much what I have not showed you for the most part, but I've also accumulated some more things since I did that video. The video that I did was in my travel bag, and then I did some palettes from what was on the shelf that I had in my little small tiny mini area, and I pretty much know what was there. So I do want to try to get through this, like I said, as fast as humanly possible. So is number one, I do want to go through my ABH with you guys again because the sound on that video was ridiculous. I don't know what happened at the end. The sound just decided it was going to drop on me. And then I also have just a bunch of other things to show you guys. So what I'm planning on doing is trying to group things together, and then I am going to kind of do that and fast forward. Does that make sense? So yes, I'm going to get along episode 12, palettes, 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 too many palettes, ridiculous. Not as bad as some people, but still ridiculous. So yeah, we're going to do that. Okay, first of all, let me show you this. This is a good idea, okay? So this right here is a plate holder from Dollar General. It costs about $2, and I have decided to keep some of my palettes in here. And I found this plate holder. I mean, it's been at least a year or so that I've, kind of figured out that this is a really good way to hold palettes, because it does. I mean, who wants to go on Amazon or one of those sites and spend, $18 for a thing that holds palettes? Nobody. My so-called wife, Nona, she does a lot of DIY as far as like makeup, like holding makeup, makeup organization. So if you guys want to see some amazing, really amazing DIY, makeup organization solutions, you guys need to really go and check her out. I will link her up there or down there. She's such a sweetheart, so talented, so beautiful, so amazing. So Nona, I got you, girl. Yes. So I think I will start off by showing you what is new from UTMB as far as what they've sent me, because I did do an Instagram live and I know a lot of you did not see that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw what it's called down here, and I'm just going to show it to you guys, and I'm going to throw it and fast forward, and we're going to, like I said, we're going to try to get this through this really fast. We're going to start off with those things. So here we go. Let's roll it. We're going to start this. So yes, those are the three new things that I got from UCandy as far as palettes go. There's a couple of palettes that I have that I do not think that I showed you guys on my last video, and these are from the brand Folklore. Y'all, I'm gonna spell it right here. I don't even know how to pronounce it. And anyways, they've got some really amazing things. So I'm gonna show you guys these palettes really quick, and I'll tell you the names of them down here. So. Okay, so those are the two palettes I have from that brand that I know I did not show you guys before, or I don't think that I showed you guys that before. And then the reason I'm going to show you this now is because this is the only palette that I have from this brand, and this is the only palette I have left because I am not a fan of this brand. And this is the Beauty Glazed. I've not come across anything else. Why is everything falling? This is my life. It is my life. Fine. This is the Jaclyn Hill Dupe by Beauty Glazed. This is an amazing palette. I love this palette. This palette actually is, like I said, one of the only palettes the only palette that I have left from this brand, and that's because I enjoy this palette. I think it's gorgeous. I think that it's beautiful. I think that the shades, they perform beautifully, and I love it. So, it's called the Impress You palette. So this is what I am keeping my palettes in as far as like the bulk, like not my everyday palettes, but the bulk of my palettes. And I'm going to show it to you, and you're going to be like, what the hell is that? This is something, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is for, but this is what it is. You guys see that? Okay, so the deal is that these come off the basket, and then the bottom one actually slides. See, it slides. This is so heavy, but it slides. So anyways, this is what I'm keeping my palettes in right now, because I'm feel like my shelf is getting filled up too quickly. See, this is just the bottom row. So like this is the rack for it, and see, it's like, see, so top and bottom. So it's pretty cool. I don't even know what this is. This is for bread or something. I don't know. I don't know what it's for, but I do know that it's really great for keeping your palettes. So I'm going to go through and show you the palettes that I don't think you have seen, and I'm going to list them at the bottom like I did before, and we are going to try to run through this very quickly. So you ready? Let's go. Okay, so those are the ones, like the ones that I haven't showed you that are just kind of some of my basic palettes. I have showed you my ColourPop palettes already, but just to recap, I have the All I See Is Magic, the Zodiac palette, which is my favorite. And then I have it's the element of surprise. That's what it is, the element of surprise. And that is not my favorite one, but I haven't played around with it too much, and I think I need to. So I'm just glad to have all these palettes out, and so where I can see them and where I can actually look at them and I can say, okay, I need to play with those, or whatever. I think I'm going to show you guys my Juvia's Place palettes. So I'm just going to say, this is Juvia's Place, and we're going to run through those really quick. Okay, yeah, so that is my Juvia's Place collection. I don't know why I baby my Juvia's Place collection so much, because every single one of my Juvia's Place palettes are still in the bubble wrap, and they go in the box, and they all have the sheets, and I don't know, I just babied that collection. I love them so much. They are absolutely gorgeous, and I just can't say enough about them. They're beautiful. So now I am going to go through just some randoms, and I don't know what I have and haven't showed you, but I'm not going to do this in fast order. I'm just going to show this to you. I have that Violet Voss Pro, and I'll show it to you. You guys will be surprised to know that I have not used this palette but once. I am not a huge fan of the colors in this palette, the shades. I do like kind of this area here, and I love the formula of these shades, and that's the reason why I keep this palette. So this came in Boxy Luxe, I think, for Christmas, and I played with it once. Yes, I feel bad about that, but I do love the formula, and I would love to have some more Violet Voss. But this is gorgeous. I mean, it is. It's just not my cup of tea as far as the shade range. It's a warm tone palette, and I would love to get a hold of one of her cool tone palettes. So this is another palette that I have not played with too much. This is a gift. Just to let you guys know, the Revolution palettes that you guys saw, the Make It Revolution that Emily wants and the needs, was a gift from my friend Sherry. And then I have this palette here. This is the Cheers to Beauty, and this is the Colored Rain. It is a beautiful palette. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is a gift from my friend Marlo. This is what it looks like. It's like a bold rainbow palette, and it performs gorgeous, and I love the blue in here. I love the red. I love the bone color and that transition color. This beautiful like gunmetal color here is gorgeous. The highlight shade right here, gorgeous. So this is just an amazing palette. This came from Marlo around Christmas time. Anyways, okay, so next, this is the only Too Faced eye palette besides a couple of other ones that I'm going to show you as far as like being older that I still do have, and it is the Festival palette. And the reason why I keep this palette, because I love this palette. It's a gorgeous palette. These duochromes in here are absolutely stunning. And yes, the packaging is cute. It's like kind of kitty-like, but I don't even care. It's a beautiful palette. This highlight shade in the middle is to die for. And I did a very, very beautiful Cancer dedication video on this palette, and I will try to find it and link it, but it was when I first started my channel, so I don't know. I'll have to see if I can find it. But I would love for you guys to watch that if you haven't. And I look so different, and I'm in such a different frame of mind than I am now, that it would be interesting for you guys to get back and watch that. I know you've seen my MAC Pretty Shiny Things, the blue one, the one with the beautiful onyx black and the blue and the green. This onyx black color in here is my favorite black of all time in this palette. So this is a gorgeous palette. This came from my best friend Krista. I got this pinky, Bright Lights Pinky Rose, and it is time for me to play with this. It is time for me to break. In fact, I'm going to leave this out because this needs to be loved on, and you guys saw that in my last video. I do have the Naked Urban Decay Smoky palette, and this is something that I actually traded for, a couple of my chocolate bars for, my Too Faced chocolate bars, because I am not a fan of the chocolate bar formula. So I do like this palette. I did a really beautiful little collab with my friend Madeline. She is so gorgeous, my little English tea friend. She's so beautiful, and I did a little collab on that. It was the first time I'd ever done a copycat collab. So you guys should go back and try to find that or watch that. I'll see if I can remember to link it. I do have the Kat Von D, the original Shade and Light, but I know I showed you this in my other video. The Suva Beauty. This Protege palette from Suva is one of my favorite go-to palettes, because this palette, you can pick up this palette if you want to do cool tones. You run along this row and get your highlight there. If you want to do warm tones, you run across the top and you get your highlight here. It is such an easy palette to use, and the formula is amazing, and I want to try so much more Suva Beauty. I really need to try some more Suva, but just haven't. But this is one of my favorite go-to palettes. I really love this palette, and I think that is all. Oh, I have this Tarte, this old school Tarte throwback holiday palette. It has these colors in it. These it's kind of scary. It has these beautiful colors in it. Yes, it is completely out of date, but the nostalgia of this and the beauty of this is just too much for me to get rid of. Inside here, it has a brush, and then it has this little palette that has a highlight, a blush, and a bronzer, and they still work like it ain't nobody's business. But as far as putting these on my eyes, I don't know. I haven't tried it in a while. I might be scared to do that because it's definitely past its prime. Yeah, 12-month shelf life after open. So, but I just love the container that's in. I love this design, and I can't get rid of it. It's too pretty. Can't get rid of it. Okay, so it is time to get into, I'm sorry about the cleavage, y'all. Alright, so it is time to get into Morphe. Yes, I have Morphe. So I'm going to run through Morphe really quick along the bottom here. I will tell you what each palette is. And yeah, we're going to do Morphe now. So here we go. Okay, so let's talk about Morphe for just a minute. While Morphe is one of my favorite natural hairbrush go-to basically companies, I used to love the Morphe formula. Like in my 35K and my 35T, I love them. I even love that little mini palette. That is one of my favorite all-time little go-to palettes for the fall. Makes a beautiful smoky eye. Now that 25C, the Hey Girl Hey palette, love it. The 15H or 15B, Yeah, it's the 15B. This one, the one that we got in BoxyCharm, not my favorite. I do not like the new Morphe formula. I do not like the formula that's in the 15 palettes, and I do not like the formula that's in the 9 pan palettes. I am not the only one. And I thought I was crazy until I started seeing like the reviews from on Ulta, basically on the Morphe, in the Morphe section. Like, I had bought that 9i palette and I had to take it back because it's like the formula is not consistent. It is not the same formula as the 35T and the 35K and some of the other 35 pan palettes. Now, have I tried any of the new palettes, like that purple palette or the Artistry palettes? No, I have not. But I can tell you that that 39A, which is my favorite palette out of all my Morphe palettes, it is the love of my life. It was given to me by my best friend Krista. I love the formula in that palette. So there has to be some inconsistency with those smaller palettes. And yeah, just go on the on the Ulta website and go into the Morphe section and look under some of those 9-pan palettes and tell me what you think down there. Do you think Morphe's changed their formula, or do you think they did change it and they changed it back? What do you think of that 15H or the 15B or the 15 whatever the one that you got, the 15Ns, you know, the 15-pan palettes, because those are just as bad. They are super patchy. They're not consistent. They come off your eyes. So I'm not happy about that. The original formula did not need to be messed with. The shimmers did not need to be messed with. The metallics did not need to be messed with. Nothing needed to be changed on those. So that's just my rant about Morphe for right now. I will not be buying any more Morphe right now. So I am going to show you now my two sad, lonely Jeffree Star palettes. One of them is the Thirsty palette, and you guys have already seen this one. You saw me do a look on this not long ago, and I do like this palette, but I am not a fan of the glitters in this palette. Specifically these two, it's really super shimmery silver and that gold. I've noticed that you got to be careful with them. They will fall all over you, and they're not consistent with the shadows in my other palette, my other Jeffree Star palette. But the mattes in this, which are all long up top here, so all the shimmers are in the middle and the mattes are here and the mattes are here. So the mattes in here are absolutely gorgeous. I love them. I love them. I love them. So love this palette. Just for the mattes alone, yes. Holy Grail alert. Holy Grail alert. This is my favorite palette of all time. And you guys are going to think that I'm crazy. You really will. Because, I mean, the thing is jacked up. The mirror's jacked up. I'm missing half of the black rainbow color right here. But Beauty Killer is my Holy Grail palette. It is. It's my favorite palette of all time. And there is quite a few reasons why. And I'm going to tell you why. First of all, the formula on this is just absolutely to die for. It is. It's to die for. Now, do I like every color in here? No, I don't. I wish I could take Androgyny and switch this color for the green in Androgyny and this color for the navy in Androgyny. I do want Androgyny. Now, this is my Holy Grail transition color because, and it happens to be named Courtney because it was meant for me, right? But I'm not the only one. There's a lot of people who really enjoy that color, and this color is so easy, and the formula on this is just the best. And I can throw this on my eyes and transition with this so quickly and so easily that, and it's effortless. It's effortless. And, you know, I just grabbed, what did I just grab? My E35, which is a blending brush. But yeah, I mean, I can throw this on my lid and have a transition in no time at all. And it's gorgeous, and it matches my skin perfect. So yeah, I love this palette. I love the fact that this is another one of those palettes that you can grab and just run out the door with. Now, the black rainbow color, it's okay. It's okay. I can still use it, right? I can still use it. It got messed up in shipping. It's okay. I've used this for a blush. Yes, I have. I've used it for a blush. And it's just a pretty palette. It's just a beautiful palette to me. This is appealing to me. This China White color is my holy grail color for my brow bone. I love it. It's gorgeous. It is perfect to set down shadow, and it is perfect for the brow bone. And this is for any skin tone. And it's such an easy color to lay down. This is a good color to blend out. If you have a harsh line, you can use the color to blend stuff out. This China White color and this Courtney color are just fabulous, and I just love this palette. It's jacked up, it's broke up, it's the mirror is all crazy, it's got the black rainbows like stuck to the magnets, but I don't even care. I don't even care. It's just gorgeous. I love it. So Beauty Killer is Courtney's holy grail palette. This is my favorite palette of all time. So what is your favorite palette of all time? You need to tell me. I know it's hard to break it down, and between this and a few other ones, because I do have some that are my favorite that are not like, you know, expensive palettes. So yeah, I love this one. Beauty Killer gets, yes, a kiss. Finally, both of the natural eyes, or the natural, the Too Faced natural, the natural eyes and the natural matte, and love these. These are given to me, and they smell divine. So now I am satisfied that I have all three. So I have the face one, and then I have the two eye ones, and I cannot be happier because this completes my little Too Faced palette collection that I've wanted forever. When those came out, the minute those came out, I wanted them because I wanted some natural looking palettes, like some, you know, some basic palettes that I can use that I knew that, you know, were good, and that new formula, the new Too Faced formula, is great. The old one, not so much. Also, a big surprise. I have a friend on Macquarie. I'm not going to say her name because she might get in trouble. She did a little giveaway on Macquarie, and it was basically anybody who messaged her about this palette was entered, and yeah, I won it. And I've been dealing with her for a while. She actually had sent me a Tatcha, a small Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist a long time ago. So me and her have known each other for a while. So I finally got my hands on this. I cannot be more excited to have my paws on this. I have not touched this. This is used. It's used, okay? That's all the stuff that comes from Macquarie. Almost all the stuff, unless it says new, is used. But, yes, I won this. So the girl who I won this from sent me, she's like, these colors are bad for me. You won the giveaway. These colors are bad for me, because she has beautiful Latino skin. Oh my gosh, she's gorgeous. And she said that she has messed with the shimmers, and she has swatched the palette on the mattes, but she has not like went ham in on the palette. So I'm going to show it to you. I have not touched it because I am going to do a full review on this. She hasn't even taken the cover off the mirror, the little tab off the mirror, which I won't either. But anyhow, yes, we have it. We have it. Finally, I have duped this twice. I never thought I would be able to get it. And here it is in my hands, and I cannot believe it, and it is amazing. So thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. I am yes. We will be doing a full review and demo and try on, probably a couple of looks with this palette, maybe doing something else fun with this palette with a friend. I don't know, we'll just have to see. So yes, we have this now. I am so happy about it. Okay, I have two Marc Jacobs iconic palettes, and this one is the Vamp, and it is number 208. These are some of my most precious palettes. I love this palette. It's gorgeous. I love the colors in here. The formula in here is amazing. They are so easy to blend, and for that, I keep these palettes tucked away in their little bags where nobody can mess with them, because I'm afraid that something can happen to them. And then I have this one, which is my favorite, and this is the Tease, and you guys know this is going to be my favorite. It's gorgeous. It really is. If you guys have not tried these, and if you do get an opportunity to get these or try them or swatch them or anything, you'll know they are gorgeous. The formula is amazing, and I just love them. So yes, those are my two bougie palettes. Now, keep in mind, I have already showed you my Lorac collection, which mostly came from Sherry. I have already showed you my Bad Habit collection, and I'm pretty sure I showed you everything Bad Habit. I did. I showed you all my Bad Habit. I showed you all my ColourPop, and I showed you all of my ABH. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm missing. Yeah, you saw my Revolution, you saw the You Can Be, and today you saw the rest of it. Now, I do want to go through ABH. I won't go through all of ABH. Alright, so I have Subculture. I have Modern Renaissance. Modern Renaissance is a gift from Sherry. Recently, I have Norvina. Recently, I have acquired Sultry, which I have not. I have used Sultry on my eyes very lightly, but not. Okay, Belle, it's not your turn. But this is a gorgeous palette. It really is. It's beautiful. I love it. I really do. I didn't think I would like it, but I really do love it. And this is actually a gift as well. So yes, this is a gift from a family member. So, but yes, when it was on sale, yeah, and love it. Cannot wait to use it. It's like I have so many things that I need to show you guys. I just haven't done it. Norvina will always have a special place in my heart. As far as the palette goes. And recently I was also sent the Soft Glam palette, which is one of the ones I was missing. The ones I want. So the only one I'm missing, like really right now, is the Prism palette, and I have dupes, a couple of dupes for that. So it's okay. But I have Soft Glam finally. I was sent this as well by a friend from Akari. So yeah, so I have Soft Glam now. I'm super excited about it. I did have like a fake of this, and I do have the Bad Habit dupe of this, but I have not used this yet. She has, but it's very sanitized, very clean, but I cannot wait to try this and use this because I haven't tried it yet. So yes, have that. It did not have a brush, but I had an extra ABH brush that I put in there. So, and last but not least, other than, like I said, my Modern Renaissance, my Subculture, and my Norvina, I do have Riviera. I do. I did not get the new pink palette that just came out, but I do have this. I have not used this yet. I have taken pictures of it and I have swatched it for you guys, but and not showed you yet. But I do have this and I have not used it. I have not put it on my eyes. But can we just talk about it for a minute? Can we talk about how beautiful this purple is on the inside of this palette and these colors? Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. It is. It's gorgeous. So much so that it's my favorite. It's my favorite. I think it's my favorite. Besides Modern Renaissance, I think that this is my favorite as far as the newer palettes go. It's so hard to say without putting it on my eyes, but it doesn't even matter. It's my favorite aesthetically pleasing. It is very aesthetically pleasing to me. I love it. I absolutely love it. So yes, so those are my ABH palettes, you know, with sound. And I think that is it. I think that is it, but I'm pretty sure that is it. And I think that is enough. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. What is your favorite palette? And what is your favorite ABH palette? Do you like ABH? Do you have any of the Jeffree Star palettes? Do you has anybody tried this Marc Jacobs formula? I want to know. I just want to know what you guys think. What do you guys think about having this? What do you guys want to see me do with this? Would you guys like to see me do something with these little babies? You know, just let me know. Let me know. I'm super excited that I just got through that without breaking down. I don't know how to tell you guys and express enough that I'm not trying to brag or boast about this. This is just for showing. This is just for gift ideas. If you want to, if you're looking for something to give a family member, or if you were wondering about something and wanted to see it, in person, haven't seen it, or on film and haven't seen it, or whatever. If there's anything that I have that you guys would like to see up close, if you're wondering about it, if you're thinking about getting it but don't know for sure, just let me know, and I will definitely show you guys. I'm always here to listen, to help, to do anything you guys want. You know that. I appreciate you guys sticking around for this long video. It's so long. I know it is. I knew it would be. This and skincare and lippies are going to be a problem for me. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And like I said, if there's anything you guys want to see closer, or anything else you want me, especially you want me to do, say that, if with this palette, if there's something you want to see that nobody else has done that you want to see me do, or you want to see me spin on something, let me know what you want to see from me. So I love you guys so much, more than you know. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, thumbs up, tap subscribe, hit the bell. I will support you back. I am so glad this is done. I'll see you guys on my next video. Love you, but I won't argue with you. Bye, you guys. Thanks for watching.